From Indianapolis, Indiana, this is the Double Take Sports Talk Show with the Watch Brothers. And here they are, ladies and gentlemen, your host, Darrell and Darren Watts.
Headlines. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Headlines from the NFL, NBA, and the MLB world. Darren, when you are good and ready, the floor is yours.
Okay. Something wrong?
Yeah, go ahead.
Uh-oh. Okay. Well. All right. So I'm going to kick this one off with the NBA. Rockets Carmelo Anthony adjusts to supporting role. Also, your favorite city edition jerseys. And Spurs guard Derek White to make season debut off his injury. Nikola Jokic was fined $25,000 for derogatory and offensive language following the Nuggets win versus the Chicago Bulls. Raptors guard Norman Powell out indefinitely with subluxation of left shoulder. I hate those doctor terminological terms.
I agree.
Yeah. Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union welcome Miracle Baby into the world. So congratulations to them.
Absolutely.
Yeah, big time. And Russell Westbrook, by the time this podcast will be out, he will be out for Thursday's game with a sprained ankle. So when this podcast come out, Russell Westbrook would already been out, and then it would have been determined for the next game if he's going to be playing or not. On to the NFL. Steelers expect Le'Veon Bell to report next week. I bet. Dez Bryant and New Orleans Saints agreed to a one-year deal. The Los Angeles Rams to hold a moment of silence for the shootings in Thousand Oaks. Antonio Brown cited for speeding over 100 miles an hour. And the Saints are undecided on Dez Bryant playing Week 10. And also, lastly but not least in the NFL mourns victims of California shooting, which is, I think it was that bar shooting in Thousand Oaks.
Yeah.
All right, on to the MLB. Philadelphia Phillies to target either Bryce Harper or Manny Machado. Catcher Mike Zunino and outfielder Guillermo Heredia and minor league lefty Michael Plasmeyer to Tampa Bay for Rays outfielder Malik Smith and minor leaguer outfielder Jake Fraley as part of a 5-player deal. Gosh, that gave me a headache.
Yeah, I got another one for you when you're done.
Okay. Gary Sanchez's shoulder surgery goes as expected. He is to miss 3 months. And lastly but not least, the Boston Red Sox chances to repeat as champions. Them are your headlines for the NBA, NFL, and MLB world. Darren, you said you wanted to add something to this, so go right ahead.
I don't have anything to add. I just have something to ask.
Ask. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I don't think I clarified it, but I just now clarified it. Darrell, if this is a 5-player trade, I don't see an opposing team on the other side. I just see these 3 players. These 3 players to Tampa for Rays. Ain't that the Tampa Bay Rays?
Yeah, but they didn't identify which team was going where. So I think I don't know if these 3 Zunino, Heredia, and Plasmeyer, I don't know if they're going to Tampa Bay. But I think it's part of the minor league for the Rays. I'm not 100% sure. I meant to look at that. Let me see that.
Okay. Well,
I could remember 100%.
Okay. In the meantime, I'm going to go back to the NFL real quick. Antonio Brown cited for speeding over 100 miles per hour. Not exactly sure what's on his mind or what he was doing, speeding at 100 miles per hour.
Me
But
neither.
as a team, y'all had just now finally started to establish a groove, and then you do this commitless, cruelest act. Are you serious? Are you serious?
Yeah.
And then Des Bryant coming back to the NFL with the New Orleans Saints, who are one of the hottest quarterbacks in the league right now. So if you won't touch us, you better work hard.
Word. Agreed. And I know people are looking like, why Des Bryant not playing or undecided? Why are they undecided that he's not playing week 10? Well, if you look at the New Orleans Saints right now, they're 7-1. And they got good receivers. Do they look like they really need him right now?
They really don't need him.
I think they just felt a little sympathy for him and they just went on the side of him. Or it could have been a backup to another receiver if they got hurt and he would be kaboom right up there. So, yeah. And to follow up, yes, I did not read this right, so I'm part of your little errors too. So what happens is that Suzino and Malik Smith, they are going to the Mariners for, I think, yeah, that's right. They're going to the Elms, and then the Mariners, and then the rest of them are going to the minor leagues in Tampa Bay, whatever their affiliates are. Let me see.
Going to the NBA, Russell Westbrook, I thought the way he injured himself the other night, I thought he had tore his ACL.
It could have, but he knows how to sprain his ankle. Yeah. Man, I seen it, and he rolled his ankle pretty badly.
I just thought he tore his ACL with the way it was.
Yeah, and the way that he was just trying to crawl, he was crawling, and yeah, it still ain't good. So,
and the last thing I want to mention, Red Sox chances to repeat as champions.
No, I don't think so. But they could, but if they keep everybody like how they want to, I think they could.
Absolutely.
But because David Price really stepped up his game, so I don't think that's going to be an issue to this point. But if they keep everybody else, yeah, I think they'll make an impact. And they're definitely going back into the playoffs. That I'll say. But for them to be champions, I don't think so.
Right. Yeah.
The Astros is almost there, so I don't think the Red Sox is. I mean, they could be that good to do it, but not in this day and age. Too many talented player teams coming up to the playoffs. So that's what I think personally.
Yeah. That's all I have.
All righty. That's all I got too. Yeah, that's all I got for the headlines of the NBA, NFL, and MLB sports world. When we come back, we will have our final thoughts of this podcast. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back.